Hello guys! Today we are back with Fragrance Week. Today we're talking about fragrances. The fragrance we are talking about today is the overly hyped, but actually more like reasonably hyped, Lattafa Asad. Right off the bat, you are hit with this warm, spicy, fresh spicy, cinnamon and licorice type smell, but it's still in that Dior Sauvage DNA. And it's because this Lattafa Asad with the beautiful dollars, and it only cost with the beautiful bottle, and it only cost $20. This is a clone of Dior Sauvage Elixir, and yes, it only cost $20. Right off the bat, I'm gonna be quite honest with you. I've smelled Dior Sauvage Elixir on so many more occasions, and it's fantastic. I'd give it a 9.5 out of 10, but the price of $250 is absolutely outrageous. This gets you 90% in that ballpark. It is fantastic. The notes on this, I'll be honest, on Fragrantica, they're incorrect. But this is so close, I'm just gonna read you the notes of Dior Sauvage Elixir instead. And the notes of Dior Sauvage Elixir, the top notes are nutmeg, cinnamon, cardamom, grapefruit. The middle note is lavender, and the base notes are licorice, sandalwood, amber, patchouli, and Haitian Vetiver. And the fragrance, Dior Sauvage Elixir, if you didn't know, it was done by, at the time, Dior's in-house perfumer, I think, Francois Dumarche, same guy who made Dior Sauvage Parfum and Eau de Parfum, and it was released in 2021, but it's been talked about, but it's not extremely popular, like, you know, the OG Dior Sauvage, but it's fantastic, and this is no exception. This is fantastic. The way that they were able to replicate that DNA and release it at $20 when the original is selling for $250 is absolutely insane. But it begs the question, which one is actually conning you? And we know the answer, because at 90% similar, this is actually worth the pickup. Fuck Dior Sauvage. Fuck Dior Sauvage Elixir. There's no point in buying it when this exists. This starts off almost the same. There's only one difference, and it's the dry down. The amount of powdery ambroxan in this is too much, and that is the only difference. But it's not a bad smell, but to me, too much ambroxan does get on my nerves from time to time. And for me, this is annoying with fragrances like Dior Sauvage, with Versace Dylan Blue, with Versace Eros. There's just a bit too much ambroxan for my liking, and I get a tad bit annoyed with that smell. But other than that, for $20, even with that, this is absolutely worth the pickup. And this lasts for, I'd say, about 7 hours. It projects for maybe the first hour, hour 30, and it projects up to 6 feet. I have gotten compliments wearing this, but it's fantastic for what it is, for how much they want for it, for the presentation that you're getting, for the name. It's a really good fragrance. If you were thinking about getting it right now, it's not outdated. The hype is all true. It does somewhat smell like Dior Sauvage Elixir, and if anything, it's pretty damn close to Dior Sauvage Elixir. So if you were thinking about picking up Lattafa Asad in 2025, I could wholeheartedly recommend it, because everything that they're saying about this fragrance is true. It does last long. It does smell like Dior Sauvage. It does project. And honestly, I've been wearing this out during the summer. So the testing that I've been doing on it isn't 100% accurate. So when I get the opportunity to test it back out in the winter, I'll probably take this video down and tell you my thoughts. But for testing this out in 80 and 90 degree weather, this has been a fantastic compliment pulling beast. So Lattafa, keep doing your thing, and people like me will keep buying these fragrances. Thank you for watching today's video. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what Lattafa fragrances you have and what you'd like me to review. And I will see you on the next one. And if you could see the fragrances behind me, this is a hint. The next video is going to be on one of those two fragrances. Have a great day, guys.